Hey guys, I'm the BPG13 and welcome back to Evolution McRae. This is part 20. Yes, we've reached 10 more parts. We're currently in Indonesia. We've got a 22-second gap to McRae. God knows how, but we have. And as I said in the first episode, this is definitely the challenge rally. As you can see, stage 3, it's stormy, it's evening, and it's wet mud. Very horrible conditions indeed. And the same for stage 4, so we're definitely going to need wet grooves on this one, and we'll want to keep it as max acceleration because, well, look at the track, it looks dreadful. Let's get moving. Stage 3 is very, very tricky, has to be said, and it's seen as one of the demo drives of the game. See what I mean? Look at the weather conditions.
3, 2, 1, go.
But we've, like I said, so far we've done well. So I think we should have. Well, it has to be said. I think we've tuned our car well, just by putting the wet groove tyres on, as it helps. The car won't slide with dry grooves. The car tends to slide about a lot, so a bit like that, really. And it's one of those things, I guess, that you probably want to think about. I never really changed my tyres, no matter what the conditions were, when I used to play this game when I was younger. Bloody hell, it's really thundering now, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder what this looks like in first person. Now,
5 right into square left. Square right opens.
God, this looks terrifying.
Square left into
It's like them graphics though. Whoa.
1 right.
There we go. There we go. Nice straight.
Right.
It's had a lot more straights in this than I thought it would.
Left.
Oh, we're pulling out a gap and the rain just doesn't stop
5
coming.
right. Bridge.
Oh, over the bridge. Oh, more wet mud.
Into long. 5
Oh,
right.
hang on, we're in 6th gear. Bloody hell. Notice how I changed the gears a little bit. It's like, why do you change the gears down so early? Oh dear. It's because of stuff like that. There you go. Sometimes I change gears down just to check if the car's not like struggling on engine power, if that makes sense. Like if it's in 4th gear and it's going really slow, I change down a gear. Sometimes the previous gear overrev, and that's when I'm like, oh quick, so I have to do it. I actually do need to be in that gear.
3 right.
Like that. I noticed that the car was, oh my god, I noticed that the car was struggling in 3rd gear. So sometimes I tend to slow down and go to the previous gear, but it's not always like that. But, oh, Nelly, oh my god, this car slides. But luckily the wet grooves have prevented us from sliding too much, which is always a nice addition.
5 left.
Like I said, everyone's thinking, hang on a minute, you said this was going to be a challenger rally. It looks easy, you're leading by miles.
Square right.
Yeah, that's usually because when I've played it in the past, and believe me, every single time I play it, there's always a stage, one of the stages catches me out at some point. And I'm not playing this game every day. It sounds, because like I set multiple world records, like people are probably thinking, oh, I'm a bit of a sad person because I play the game and I'm like 17. It's like, yeah, so what? You got a problem with that? I ain't. Like, if you got a problem, mention it. Simple as that. But if you were playing, like, you sat playing your old fighting games, if I had to go at you, you wouldn't like it, would you? You know, so don't throw it back in other people's faces is what I'm on about.
Into 5 left.
It's not a nice thing to do. So, but anyway,
Over finish.
cross the line. Nice gap. Oh, we really had that gap was really drawn down at the end. Well, after it eventually loads. Yeah, this sometimes can take a long time to load. There you go. Took a while, but never mind. It's like, yeah, I was sick of hearing that car then. But definitely one to watch. And the Fords were at the bottom of the chain this time. Toyota did a lot better than I expected. What have we currently got? The gap's huge, 32 seconds now. McRae is kind of walking away from Backlund, who's in third and doing a pretty decent job ahead of Richard Burns. Two Fords are up there with the two Fords, 5th and 6th, so they're getting there in the points, thank God. And the Toyotas, 7th and 8th, which aren't getting points, but they're still bowling out. Second tier of cars, well, let's just say the Renaults are the only ones that are kind of really, well, the only ones that are really fighting are all the cars apart from the VWs, because there's a big gap there, and probably the Mitsubishis up front and between McRae and Backlund. That's a bit of a too big of a gap that the AI won't draw back up again. Oh boy, look, another night stage. Don't worry, this is not the last night stage in the game. There is another one. I don't know how hard that one will be. This stage is hell. Believe me when I say that. So why do you keep saying rallies are hell, but yeah, why do you keep saying rallies are hell, but yet you seem to be an absolute beast at them, or you just seem to be good at them, like you don't seem to struggle with them. That's just because my luck is off the chain. I know for a fact that I ain't got this stage and I'm losing several seconds to AI. Oh dear, see what I mean? That's the engine damaged. See, I don't know my way, oh crikey, I don't know my way around this track. Although that said, with them mistakes I'm only a second behind, so even, I'm not even joking, if you think you can't see what's up ahead, neither can I. Now, on the PlayStation version and whatever, you've got like a TV advantage to help you, so you can turn the lighting up on your TV, which acts as a bit of a cheat guide, so you can already see the track pretty much right in front of you. So it's not really a challenge, although that has to be said. Crazy! Oh dear. McRae's not leading. Engine's damaged, I can tell. I will never, ever, ever, and I probably can guarantee, ever, get a world record around this rally because of how slow I go. Now people are like, oh, you big wuss, go faster around some of the corners. I like to, but I mean, look at that. Even the Skoda's faster than me, but that's because I had the accident with the tree. Bloody trees. It's like trees don't like me. Mind you, has there been a... Alright, just out of curiosity, I can't remember, but was it trees were a problem in another rally that we've done so far? I think they were, but I don't know. If you know the answer to that question, let me know. I'd really be intrigued to see who stuck around for this long and who remembers what in what episode or where I've said certain stuff, quote unquote stuff, you know. Obviously I had the Jack, as my friend called it yesterday, the Jacksepticeye special was the last episode. Yeah, it seems like that considering how much stuff I quoted off the guy, but it wasn't really a special, it was just... I watched a lot of him recently and that's kind of what it turned into. Kind of wish that it wasn't raining and it wasn't at night at this stage. If it was foggy, I wouldn't mind. Like that one we did in New Zealand, I think it was. Bloody hell, I lost a lot of time there. Okay. so far. I'm still second. By the way, just for anyone who's curious, if you get the same time, like 000, it ends up being grey, I think, or light blue colour. So like at the moment we're getting reds, like that. Oh dear. We're getting reds like that, when you're behind, and it's green when you're ahead. Considering we lost 5 seconds and it seems impossible to get that time back up again, I think it's safe to say we're doing quite well. Oh my god. I think this is this the end? Oh, so is this the end of the stage? There it is. That was bad at the end. We lost about 3 seconds, so who was leading? McRae. Well done. Finally taking the challenge to us, so as you can see, didn't do so well at stage, did we? Yeah. Which is my fault. You had to finish it under 4 minutes if you wanted. Kevin Backlund and Colin McRae are the ones who finished under 4 minutes. So I was quite slow at that stage, unfortunately. So my bad. Luckily, we're still a good 26 seconds ahead, so which is all good. And me and McRae and Backlund look like we've all got the edge. There's no one really battling now. I think it's fair to say that after 4 stages, it's usually that's it, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, this was a bit of a bad way to end the episode, and I do apologise, but nonetheless, 2 more stages to go, and this rally of hell will be over, which is good because this was the rally I was dreading the most out of the whole season. Sweden was one, but we kind of over-tackled that one easily. Tackled that one easily. So Indonesia was definitely the one that I was panicking and worrying about the most. I'm worried a little tiny bit about the UK, but nothing big yet. We'll just have to wait and see for the UK one, because UK is very, very difficult, but not as difficult as this one, and not as time consuming as this one. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.